Okay, all right, thank you. All right, you're welcome to tonight's webinar. Timmy, I is trading Godwin Martins, Alfred, Tango Alfred, Douglas Ayoko, and Unique Gerard. And also we have in the house Oyamide. All right, guys, you're welcome to tonight's webinar. Tonight, we are going to be looking at the market. We are going to be looking at the market, how you can place your trades, the market structure. Let's look at how the market forms structure, what is market structure. And then we'll be looking at the key turning points where we are supposed to place our trade when market form a structure. All right. Okay, so let's get started. I want to believe that all of you are still committed to this training. At the end of the training, we would like to know your issues. What are your problems? What are your challenges at the moment? I'd like to have this feedback so that I and my team will find a way to, improve whatever that you are complaining about. So please, I want you to feel free to express yourself. Feel free if what you're learning, if you're also learning something, feel free to express it so that we also know that what we are doing on this platform is actually benefiting our students. So once again, you're welcome to Laprenzo World Academy. This is our advanced class. So let's get started. Now, if you see my screen very well, how many of you are here for the first time? I mean, if you are here for the first time, can you type 111? If you are here for the first time, can you type 111? Okay, it means that we have all of us here are old members. If you look at this, my charts tonight, you can see that I have no indicator, I have no robot, I have no software. First time of joining advanced class. Okay, Kingsley. All right, okay, good. If you look at this, my charts, there is no indicator. It's pure price action. I don't have any indication. What I'm doing is just trading with pure price action. And as a price action trader, let me go back to let me use TradingView to analyze this market. Let's use this. Now, price action, meaning that you are trading without indicators. Price action simply means trading the market without any indicator. So the first thing you want to do as a price action trader, let me remove all these indicators, all these things. Let me remove this. Okay. All right, so this is my old analysis. I remember this analysis can be here for any time, because you don't have to be drawing these lines here and there all the time. It's almost drawing it one time. Very soon, I'm going to be adding digital trading on this platform. Digital trading is also very profitable. I'm going to be teaching you guys on how to do digital trading. So now, if you look at this chart, this is playing chart. If you see something like this, let's say you are just starting to see this chart, you just want to know where the market is, what will play out in the market. This is your first time of opening V75. You want to know where the market is supposed to be going to. The first thing you want to do is to go to daily time frame. For this is V75, all right? You go to daily time frame. But if it is for Forex, I would prefer go to a weekly time frame. But for this pair, the first thing you have to do is to go to daily time frame. Look at it. The chart is plain. Let me remove everything so that we'll start afresh. I will show you how you'll be able to spot out places to make a buy or a sell. All right. Okay, so once you've seen something like this, a plain chart, now how do you analyze market? How do we know when to buy and sell? It's very simple. All right, the first you want to do is to know where price has touched and bounced back in the past. This is daily time frame. The first I want to do is to know, once I click on horizontal line, all right, I want to know where. Will you say this place is a zone? Will you agree with me that this place is a zone? A zone is where price has touched and bounced back repeatedly. We are price action traders, so we are only trading when price is on a zone. Will you guys agree with me that this place I am is a zone? How do I know? Look at the touches here. Let me put. Let me delete this here. Not. All right, so now if you look at this candlestick here, it's actually a signal. Now that you have known these zones, you come here. Now a zone, or okay, let me call it support and resistance. Support and resistance zone are zones where price has touched and bounced back repeatedly. And if you can master drawing support and resistance zones, it means that you have passed 50% of your journey in trading. I didn't know this until I met my mentor who introduced me into price action. He said, you have to forget about indicators. Just master drawing zones, where price has turned. We use trend line, we use financial retracement levels to, of course, when the market is in a trending mode, to ascertain where and when to buy. But basically, as a price action trader, your own is to know where price has turned and passed, and price has turned and bounced back repeatedly, touch and bounce back repeatedly rather. So if you look at this place now, price has been touching here, and a zone can be a zone that was maybe 5 years ago. A zone could be 10 years ago. It doesn't matter the age of the zone, but zone is a zone. So if you look at this place, and whenever you are drawing these zones, add your week, include week. This place like this can also be the zone. All right, forget about this small touches. There can also be the zone, or you can even include this. But for this example, let me use this to analyze this market. Let me use this to analyze this market. Right now, if you look at this place, market was touching here repeatedly. So as a trader, if you are trading this kind of market, look at where price was actually touching and bounced back all the time. Whenever price touches this place, price make a turn. Whenever price touches this place, price make a turn. So when you discover the turning point. All right, you now make a line, you now draw a line with your horizontal line, because that is where the whole world is watching. Everybody is watching. Look at what price, the price was doing ping-pong within this particular zone. It means that when price get to this place, you think about buying or selling. Like in the case of this example, this place was a very tight corner for this market. Look at this place. This place was a very good trading decision making play. This is a very good decision making play, because price actually, because of what it has done in the past, price is all about history. Any market, it doesn't matter the market, what the market is, whether forex, whether crypto, whether stock market. The first thing you want to do is to go to a higher time frame. Then you bring it down to a lower time frame for the entry. You just want to know where price has been turning. I can see any market, and with this strategy that I use, that it works crazy. If you have not tried it before, I will encourage you to try it. It works crazy. Make sure that you don't draw the zones with a small time frame like 30 minutes and 1 hour. Go to a higher time frame to discover these zones. Then you can now come back to small time frames and enter your trades with small time frames. So this is very important. If you want to be aggressive in the market, all right, for an aggressive trader, once he has discovered a zone, look at this place. Look at what price did to tell you. In the past, this was December 3, 2020. Price touched share, but price came back. Now, support and resistance can also, a resistance can become support. In December 2020, price touched share and it came back, but it broke through the zone and got to this point. Look at where my cursor is. That is where price got, and you can see how many times price came to this zone and went back again. This is also another, let's see. I don't know if you guys are following. Are you guys following? Are you following? Look at this happen. This is also a trading signal because it is a zone. This is also a signal. Once the same price is on a zone, you want to watch out for a signal. This is called bullish engulfing. Okay, good. This is bullish engulfing. This is bullish engulfing. If you see something like this on a zone, our next class, we'll talk about candlestick in details. Our next advanced class, I'm going to teach you about candlesticks in details. You need to understand what is candlestick and some candlestick patterns that you need to take note of when you see them in the market, and how to trade with candlestick. Because as a price action trader, you are supposed to understand all these candlestick patterns. So trading is just learning how to trade where price has always turned and bounce back repeatedly. Because the people you're competing with, indicators will not give you this signal. Indicator will give you signal when this is already gone. That's why we price action traders, we have more advantage than an indicator-based trader. So let's go back. Let's go back. Let me go to daily time frame and see. All right. Now, if you look at this place now, because this place is a zone, you can see that price is reacting. It's not reacting. Why? Look at the period in the previous pass. Just past in the previous pass, price got here, it came down, it was doing a lot of consolidation. Consolidation is when price is not stable. It's not going one direction. It did a lot of ranging here before a very strong candlestick broke through this zone. Remember, zones can be broken, but anytime you see a zone being broken, it must be a strong candlestick. Look at this place. If you look at this place, now you see that the one that broke this one was very strong. So as price is now here, two things is going to happen here. Two things is what is we are going to expect on this zone. Number one is price can turn from here to the upside. Price can turn from here to the upside. Number two is price can break through this zone. Price can break through this zone. When price break through this zone, will it trade immediately? No. No. If price break through that zone, you are not trading immediately. So when will it trade? When will it trade? I will tell you when to trade. I will tell you when to trade. When price is here, your own, for the fact that price is on this zone, if you have been selling, you have to take your profits on this zone. This particular, once price is approaching this place, you want to ensure that you are taking your profits. Okay, at the retest, somebody at the retest, you are correct at the retest. So if you are selling, for instance, for those of us who have been selling this market for some time, if you are selling, I'll just want to draw this trend line. Let me go back to 4-hour time frame. I was selling this market, but I had to exit. As I speak to you now, I am buying this market. As I speak to you now, I am buying this market because of, I know that that was very aggressive trade anyway. It was very aggressive. I didn't wait for a candlestick formation, to give me the signal. It was very, very aggressive. So once price touches a zone, one thing you want to do is to know whether you want to look out for a candlestick formation to place your trade. For now, that is number one strategy. Candlestick formation to trade. But for now, the way these ones are right now, let me go back to 1-hour time frame. If I was seeing something, a candlestick that would convince me that it is time to trade. The lower your time frame, the more you see the zone being. Okay, let's go for 4 hours. All right, now that price is here, you want to look out for a buy signal. What is the buy signal you want to see? You want to see price do something like this, like engulfing candlesticks, like this. Can you all see this? Can you all see this? Can you all see this? This is a signal. If you can see this, please, can you type yes? Can you see this candlestick? This is one way of trading. If you can see this, type yes. All right. Now, this is one way of trading. I will give you 3 methods of trading this when you are on a zone. This is one way of trading. This is 4 hours time frame. If you're on a zone like this and you're seeing price is on a zone, it is better you use a lower time, like 4 hours is not bad, but sometimes you can even do 1 hour. You can even go back to 30 minutes and place. Is all the same principle. Any time frame you are using, ensure that you're seeing something that is close, that is giving you a signal that buyers has taken over the market. Price was coming down. Price was coming down. But remember one thing, when price is coming down, look out for the size of the candlestick. Don't make that mistake. Watch out the size of the candlestick. How does the candlestick finish forming? Is it very strong or is it very weak? Or is just struggling? If the candlesticks are very strong, like they are coming down with force, approaching a zone, you don't have to jump in for a buy. So one of the methods you want to, one of the skills you want to learn here is to watch out the size of the candlestick. If they are getting weaker and weaker before they get to the zone. Once you see that kind of movement, then expect something like this. This is called bullish engulfing candlestick. Once you see this kind of bullish engulfing candlestick, don't rush in when you see this candlestick. Allow it to finish forming. I have used this strategy over and over, and it works for me. That is principle number one. Allow it to finish forming. Once it is finished forming, you cannot place your trade above. There are two ways you can place this. You can put either instant execution here, instant execution here, a little bit above the formation of the candlestick. All right. Now your stop loss will be down here. Your stop loss will be down here. But ensure, let's go back to see if there was a flash in the past, because it is the history of the chart you are working with. Okay, we didn't see any history that there was any flash. So this is going to be your stop loss. This is going to be, this is pending order. You can do a buy stop. The reason why sometimes I like to use buy stop is that in case, just in case price did not, because sometimes even after giving you bullish engulfing candlestick, price will just, if you place a buy, price will come back to here before going up. Sometimes if you place, you see that it is a green candlestick, it has finished forming, you know that it has finished forming. Once you just place your trade, it's as if the brokers are watching you or the market is watching you. Once you place your trade, how many of you have experienced that before? How many of you have experienced that before? Once you place your trade, the next thing you see is that price keeps going down and you hit a stop loss that is here before going up. How many of you have experienced that kind of thing before? It will be as if, okay, all right. Oyamide say it's me, okay. That's how it works. It will be as if, okay, Martins too. It will be as if the market is working, me, okay, Edwin also. I see the brokers are watching you. The brokers are not watching you because the people know that these places are where people want to put their profit. They take profit, their stop loss. So, okay, me too, Jibrin. So to avoid all that, sometimes you should use what's it called? You should use buy stop, a pending order. Let it be that a little bit above that candlestick you are watching. A little bit above that candlestick you are watching, so that in case price turn back, you have not entered the trade. So you have nothing to lose. If in case price come back to the downside, you have nothing to lose. But that is one way of entering the market. Another way of entering the market is this. If you are on this trade now, you want to enter this trade. If when price was coming down, another way is that is very aggressive. And in my own opinion, it pays, but you have to manage your risk very well. Don't gamble. Risk at least 2% of your account or 3% of your account. If you have not done that, if you don't know how to calculate your percentage, go to a video in the academy and watch risk management. I'm going to be talking about risk management some other time on this academy, but at that, you can now decide to buy immediately. You don't want to wait for the candlestick to form. That is, as price was coming down, that is very aggressive. It pays more and it gives you less. Your stop loss is not big. Imagine placing your trade here and then placing it here. So that's what most traders do. Once they discover turning point, what they do is they put a buy a buy limit here. For instance, the buy limit for this trade is 604,756.17. That's where they have their buy limit. Once they have their buy limit there, price trigger, their stop loss is now small. This is where they have their stop loss. Very, very small. Instead of up this big distance. That is number two method. It's very aggressive, but it's less. The risk is not big as when you are waiting for this candlestick to finish forming. Another way of trading is this. When this is one of the candlesticks, another candlestick you can use is some will call it hammer. So let me look for hammer, or we'll call it also kangaroo tail. Let me look for kangaroo tail. If you see, okay, like this is called kangaroo tail. If you see something like this on this kind of zone, it is a buy signal. Let me go up. It's the same thing with a sell. If you see it like this on a resistance zone, it is a sell signal. Look at this. This is what you call bearish engulfing. This candlestick completely engulfed this one. When you see something like this on a resistance zone, you can place your buy after the closure of this particular candle. Don't buy when this candlestick is still forming. If you want to, don't sell, rather, if you want to sell aggressively, sell immediately price approaches here. That can pay you more, but it's aggressive, though the risk is small. Look at it now. Imagine you just place your trade here. Just some people, they just wait for these zones. Once price approaches a zone, they place their trade. Even if it's 10 pips, they collect it. If it is $10, they collect for that day, or if it is $50, depending on your account size. You make that profit and you close your laptop for that day. You look for another pair that, you know, approaches a zone. You just place your trade based on when price approaches a zone. So look at this. This is a buy signal as well. This is called a pin bar or kangaroo tail. This is also a buy signal. This is also a buy, but the one that is more valid is when it's longer. A long tail with a small body. That's when the signal is more valid. If you look at here also, this is what you call bearish engulfing candlestick. Now, another way of entering this market is this. If price has touched the zone you are looking for, you can allow the price to go up like this. Let it do like 10, 15 candlestick and come back to test this zone. This is also called double bottom. How many of you are aware of double bottom? Have you heard about that name, double bottom? Have you heard about double bottom? If you have heard about double bottom or double top, can you type yes? Double top or double bottom? Okay. Okay, Emmanuel, all right. Okay, Kingsley, okay. Now, this is a clear example of double bottom. For some traders, they will never trade any market or except it does a retest. A retest is when price approaches, get to a zone. But after getting to a zone, price leave that zone, go up, do like 4. If it is, depend on the time frame you are using, price will go up a little bit and then come back to retest that zone. Most of the time, price usually come back to retest the zone. So if you miss the first entry, don't worry yourself. Price will always come back to test this zone for a buy. So let's look at with the current market that is here. Let's analyze the market. In case those of you that are trading, you want to buy, you want to sell. Let us see what this current. Now, this price is on this zone now. This is where the current price is now. If you want to collect profit here, it would have been when price was coming down. I did that today. I think I made about $100 or so. I didn't show that video. Now, for you to know that this market has really, because this is a downtrend. This is a downtrend. This is a confirmed downtrend. It's a confirmed downtrend. Look at the structure we are seeing. Look at where the downtrend began. It started from here, price pulled down, went up. Signal number one, price moved down, went up. Once you see price doing this, this is what you call market structure. You see market forming structure before pushing down. It does another structure pushing down. It made this kind of thing before pushing down. Yeah, it struggled, it went up before pushing down. Now the market is now tired of selling. I can see the market. Why am I saying so? Look at how it tried manage before pushing down. For this particular trade now, the only way I will enter this trade now again for you, I've closed my buy already. I just closed my buy already. The only way I would trade this market again now is I want this market to do some things. Let it come this way. Let it come. All right. Let the price come up maybe to this level. So you have to be patient. That's why as a price action trader, you don't be trading every single day. If you are trading every single day, it means that you are trading every little of, you are not trading with good strategy. You are not trading with you are not having patience to trade. For a price action trader, you must not see trading opportunities every single day. And let me tell you one secret. In trading, you don't have to trade every single currency pair or every single instrument you see. You want to focus on one or two instruments you are going to master. That's why most of you guys see me, most of the time I trade volatility 75 because that's what I like to trade. And I have mastered it. I see every day my chart is on for V75 every single day. So I understand how it moves. I know when it is going down. I know when it's being uptrend. So when you become a master, when you become an expert in one particular currency, you make money from that currency. So don't be surprised that I am making money from V75 because of why? Because I am trading only V75. So master one trading, one strategy. Even in trading, there are thousands and thousands of ways of how to get into the forex market, but you are not relying on all of them. You want to pick only few. Like here, this is a zone. This is a zone. Price touch the zone. So for this market, the only way I can trade, all right, is when price come up here. If you come up, if it goes up here and then comes back here for a retest, I will say, okay, price may also go for a buy. Or another way, I will allow it to break through this line, this trend line. Another way I can also buy this market now again. I will not be in a hurry. I will not be in a hurry because I know that there is a trend line here. The trend line is not too strong, but we can also use it. It's not bad. There is a line here. There is a line here. Not quite touching, it's not perfect line, but there is a signal that this place is a selling point. Here is also still a selling point. So another way I can trade is when price break through here and then come back for a retest. Then I will if I want to buy this market again, is like this. It has to do this for me. Then this. All right. Now you can even take your profit on this zone. You can take a profit on this zone. Then if price breaks through here, I will not just buy because it breaks through here. Another way I can buy when price break through there is when price come back for a retest. That's when I would place my buy. Are you guys following? All right. But this first trade that you're seeing, this first one, if price right now it is here, before I buy again, I want to ensure that price comes to this level, come down here. That is number one. But two, I also want to know if price can break through this trend line and come back and retest again, then I will buy. Then my profit level is going to be here. If I'm buying here from this movement, the next place I will take my profit is here. Then my stop loss will be here. My stop loss is going to be here. So when price does a massive selling or a massive buy, once the price is approaching a zone, you have to now be ready because there has been so much buy or sell. So you always make money if you are at alert when price is approaching a zone after a massive sell or a buy. But now, what if price break through this zone? Because price can actually break through this zone. If price break through this zone, another way I can trade is if price break through this zone, how do I trade it? This is what I would do. Let me delete it. Please, are you guys following? Do you understand what I'm explaining so far about trading with zones? Are you guys following? Is there anybody who is confused? Is there anyone who is confused? Please, if you're not getting me, please ask questions. Let me explain more. Now, the only way I can play this trade, if price breaks through this zone, is this. I want to ensure that price do this. And then I want to ensure price do come back here for a test. For a test before I will not think of buying. Don't jump into the market because you see market breaking a zone. That is, and I'll take my profit here. My first take profit is going to be here. All right. My first take profit is going to be here. So that's how you actually trade with zone. You can see that the market is on a very critical zone. So let us wait for this market to react. Let's give ourselves between now and tomorrow to know what is going to happen before we make our trading decisions. Okay, following. All right. Okay, good. Now let's see another pair. Let's see boom and crash. I mean, if you are trading boom and crash, let's see boom and crash. Now look at what I'm telling you. This market, these things happen over and over for all the markets. You can see my boom and crash analysis here. Look at where price is struggling. Let me remove all these things. All right, look at where price is struggling. Now, you agree with me that indeed this place is a zone. This place is look at what price is a zone. Okay, someone said that's what I trade. Okay. Now, this is boom 1000. The 1000, it has just broken a zone right now. Don't buy now. Don't buy. That's the mistake most people make. This is 4-hour time frame. Let's go back. This is daily. Let's go back to a higher time frame and see how price reacts. Now price has broken this zone, but don't buy yet. Allow price to go. Let it come back to retest this yellow line. If it comes back to retest, then you place your buy. For now, just watch it, let it go, because it may go before you know it will crash on you. So if you are trading this market, you want to make sure that the price goes up a while and come back here for a retest. Once that retest happens, that is when you say, okay, I want to pull my trigger. All the Forex book, all the videos that I have been giving you this explanation, they are all the same thing I'm talking about here, about trading zones. It pays a lot. If you are comfortable drawing these zones, those are where price has touched and bounced back repeatedly. It means that the zones, people are watching it. Look at what happened here. Price came here, it touches this zone, but it pushes it back again before breaking through the zone. So trade when price come back for a retest. When you are trading, the retest is more, you have more confidence that the price may go your way. That doesn't mean all the time you will win. There are some times if you trade, you will not win, but basically trading with zones and trading retest is the easiest way to make money from this market. You don't want to learn everything about Forex, just learn few of them with proper risk management. You have the right mindset. Your trading will just change. The right mindset is very important. The right mindset is good. Once you have a strategy that works, you can practice what I've just explained to you so far. Practice it with demo. If you are not paying live, if you're not doing live yet, you can do it with demo. See how it works. Look at how price is stalled here. Let us allow this price to come up a little bit. Then it comes back for a retest. Then we know that it's going to go through to the upway. This could be a W kind of setting or looks, but always get at the back of the mind that whenever price touches a zone, most of the time price do a retest. So if you miss this first entry from here, if you miss the price from here, don't try to jump into in this middle. That's where most people make mistake. And proper risk management is very important. If you have an account of $500, use 0.003. I've seen people have small money in the account, they will use big lot sizes. That is the problem most of us lose in the market. Small money, but you use big lot sizes. So guys, please save your money. Don't joke with your money. Your money is very important. The strategy that we are teaching doesn't mean that sometimes price may not go against you. But the reason why some people are not consistent in the business is because they take too much risk. They take too much risk. So when price go against them, they blow the account. So once they blow the account, they don't have money to trade again, and they will say Forex doesn't work or trading doesn't work. It is you who has taken too much risk that you have blown the account. So guys, take note of this. Use the strategy, but don't over leverage, don't over risk your account. Small, one position is okay. One position is okay. In my own opinion, if you have $100, it is even too small to trade something like V75 because it's highly volatile. Very, very volatile. So this is how you can trade, guys. If you have any questions so far with what I've explained, please can you ask a question? Let me allow you to talk. Anybody that has a question, please, you can talk. Let me allow you. Please, as we're about to round up, I want to encourage you to always read your books, read those books that have been given to you, because the power of this business is in reading. If you're not a good reader, you will not make it in this business or any other business in life. Business people, you want to be successful in any business, you have to learn that business very well. And one of the best ways to learn as I have discovered, is by reading. So read as much as possible. Read as much as possible. Don't be lazy for learning. Every single day, commit at least 1 hour to learn. Because if you do that, you make a lot of impact in yourself. You make a lot of investment in yourself, and that investment will give you a better result. Don't neglect to read. Don't try to read 5 hours in a day and you don't read the next 1 month again. No, it's the consistency that matters. On a consistent basis, read your books about forex, read your books to program your mind for success, because your mind got to be programmed. If your mind is not programmed, I used to say this every single day, if your mind is not programmed for success, this business will not make you successful. But when you have that thinking, when you have the right thinking, once you have the right thinking, your business, your trading will peak. But if you don't have the right mindset, don't have the right thinking, it will not peak. So read books and some videos, motivational videos and tips to, program your mind for success. Every single day, talk positive about your business. Talk positive about your life. Talk positive about everything. Don't be negative. Don't complain. If you make a mistake, learn from your mistake and come back again. Never you think about giving up. You don't have to give up for anything. It doesn't matter how many times you have failed. It doesn't matter how many times you have made a mistake in this business. The more you keep learning, the more you keep coming back, the more you see a better result. So if you have made a mistake, don't kill yourself. Don't overwhelm yourself with the mistake. Come back and start again. Come back and start again. Because success, according to Winston Churchill, success is going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. According to Napoleon Hill, he said, winners don't quit and quitters don't win. Become a winner. Do not quit. Do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on the situation. I don't know what situation you are at the moment, but always have at the back of your mind that you have some great things in you. You have genius in you. You have great potential, unlimited wealth dormant in you. So learn the skills you need to learn as much as possible. Dedicate yourself to learn. If this is your first time of attending these classes, always make a commitment with us and attend these classes regularly. Regularly attend the classes so that you learn. Okay, meeting, I'm having a hard time with network. Okay, all right, no problem. So the more you attend these classes, the more you learn. After you attend these classes, I want to encourage you to commit at least 1 hour to study every single day. I'm not saying one day, no. L90 Gill said, he said, if you spend an average of 1 hour every day to learn, you become a national expert in that field of endeavor. So commit at least 1 hour to learn this skill, whether by reading or by listening to a video. It could be by video. Do your own research. Don't stay just in La Prenzo Academy. Do as much research as possible. Become an investigator of life. Don't stay here alone. Move up, move on from here as well. I want you to hear that, sir. I've learned a new strategy somewhere that I want you to come and implement it in the academy. It will give me joy, but if you learn here, if you sign up for here, you have only the knowledge with the La Prenzo. I'm not saying our knowledge is not important, but successful people are always learning. They are lifelong learners. So for me, what really helped me in this business is allowing so many people to mentor me and I saw the mentorship and all of them, they are saying almost the same thing, but at least I have gone to so many people to learn. So I want to encourage you to do the same thing. Do not stay only on La Prenzo Wealth Academy. Think about improving yourself every single month. Every day, learn and learn from other people. Pay as much as possible to develop yourself. And don't think that once you have learned forex, you don't want to learn another skill again. No, make yourself more valuable. Success is keep learning. Successful people, they learn every single day. Learn as many skills as possible. The beauty about forex trading is that forex trading can allow you to do any kind of business. Today, I have so many businesses, but I'm still doing my forex. I'm still doing my forex. I can't stop trading. I tell myself all the time, see, I can't see what to stop me from trading. Whatever I'm doing, I'm always with my chart because I love trading. So guys, do that kind of a thing for yourself. Investing time in yourself is very important. The more you invest in yourself, the more you become sharp, the more you become successful. So I want to encourage you to keep learning. I want to encourage you to keep your studies tight. I want to encourage you to keep reading your books like Think and Grow Rich, The Richest Man in Babylon, The Secret of the Millionaire's Mind. All those books, you guys have them. Don't look at them and say, I'll read tomorrow. Do it now. Just try and discipline yourself to study every single day. If you discipline yourself to study every single day, I guarantee you, in a few years from now, you'll be far ahead of so many people that you know. So guys, please, if you have any question or you want to make any contribution, you want to make any comment, please, can you indicate interest so that we'll allow you to talk? Anybody wants to say anything, please? All right. Is there anybody who wants to say something? Please, if you have anything to say, you want either contribution, a comment, you have something to talk about the academy, please can you indicate interest so that the way forward, how to improve the academy, something that you need to know or just something, please indicate interest so that I can give you a microphone to talk. Anybody have anything to say? Any of your challenges that you're having and you want improvement, you want a better way for us for this academy? All right. If there is no thing to say, I want to thank you guys for coming tonight, and I want to, like I said before, encourage you more to keep attending. We will have another fantastic session on Friday. Don't miss out. By the grace of God, that day we'll have a guest to speak with us. By the grace of God, there's going to be a guest to speak with us on that day. So, guys, have a good night. Enjoy your week. Stay out of trouble. All right. Thank you.